Now, let's go to our friend Rob in Orlando, Florida. And I can tell you already, Rob's going to have a different opinion. Hey, Rob, great to hear you here on Talk Radio 1210 WPHT.
Dan Gaffney, it's been a while, but always good to hear your show.
Thank you.
All right, Dan, I wanted to talk to you is that I do have a different opinion. President Trump came out there and said this speech. All right, he knew the Democrats weren't going to approve it from the start. My thing on the wall is, first of all...
Wait a second, Rob. I got to interrupt you already. I mean, I don't like to. But if he has been talking, he's doing an end run around Nancy Pelosi. There are rank-and-file Democrats who have been meeting with Trump. These are some of their ideas.
I agree. Yeah, the TPS is their idea, and the DACA stuff is their idea. Now, remember, the DACA thing is only for 3 years. It's not a full-blown deal.
So that Congress has time to make it permanent, he says.
That's true.
So what's wrong with the proposal?
What's wrong with first of all, what's wrong is that President Trump has been in office for almost 2.5 years. He had a Republican Congress and in the U.S. Senate with the presidency, 3 branches of government. He never said anything about a wall, a Caribbean or immigration. Now, all of a sudden, the Democrats rush into power, and he starts talking about the wall.
Rob, your memory is so bad. He was talking about the wall before he was even the president. It's a key part of his it's a key part of his whole presidency.
Dan, he never tried to pass anything with the Republicans in power, though. He might have talked about it on the campaign trail, but he never, when he got into power, never did anything about the wall until 2018 in October when he started up that...
He actually had offered a DACA deal for wall funding early on in his presidency, and number 2, you know why, is that with an appropriations bill, he needed 60 votes in the Senate. Didn't have them. That's why.
He should have negotiated then. He didn't negotiate good enough then. He's supposed
But
to
so what, Rob? So what? Crimea River. What do you think of the idea now? This is a good plan. You can't say it isn't.
We don't need a wall on the Mexican border. This is a joke.
Where did you get your Border Patrol expertise? How come the experts say we do?
Dan, the experts. First of all, the American people in Trump's shutdown, they're 56 against Trump, 36 for the wall. You check on all the polls that came out today. Second of all, if you looked at the stats, Dan, and if you're listening, looked at the stats, there was 42 people that tried to get in through the Canadian border that were on the terrorist watch list, where there was only 4 from Mexico. Why are we not building a wall in Canada?
Listen, you conveniently did not answer my question. That Border Patrol experts, the experts on the southern border, recommend a wall to make security better.
The wall is already there. The wall is already there.
They need more wall. Rob. What? Why do you not want to listen to the experts in this area?
I'm listening to the experts. And the experts say the wall that Trump wanted, they got saws that they're going right through with steel barriers. So it's a total scam. I want to know why that we are so pushed on building a wall in Mexico when there's more people coming through Canada.
We're listening to our friend Rob in Orlando. Love his calls. He doesn't care about the fentanyl, the heroin, the human smuggling, all coming through the Mexican border. Rob doesn't care.
It's not, Dan. And second of all, the immigration problem, but my last point, the immigration problem is because people are overstaying with the visas. We need to look at that. It's not because they're coming through. And the people that are trying to come through the border, these people are people that want to work hard, and they want to play by the rules. These aren't people that are killing people. These racist statements that President Trump is making is a total scam and a joke, and that's why he's a racist.
How is it a racist statement? What race?
Because he goes against Mexicans. He's a racist against
Well, what
Mexican
race? I
people.
thought Mexicans are European. What race are you talking about?
Come on, Dan. You know what I mean. Don't play it, Dan. You know what I mean. Come on.
I'm sorry. I just want to know what race.
He's racist against Hispanics, apparently. And the specific title is Mexicans. I just want to know, and ask your listeners this before I go, why is it that all these people are overstaying visas, and that's our problem in immigration, not people coming through and trying to do all these things that President Trump is saying, Dan?
All right, Rob. I think they're both a problem. I acknowledge both are problems. You do not. That's the difference between you and me.
No, I don't think we need a wall. I think the wall is already there.
I know you don't because you know better. I know you don't because you know better than the border security guys, right? You know better. I get it. You're sitting in Florida playing Nintendo and calling talk radio. You know better than the border experts. Kevin in Wynwood Rob, I love your calls, my friend. You know that. Okay, Kevin in Wynwood, you're on Talk Radio 1210 WPHT.
Well, thank you, and thank you for taking my call. I've been I'm retired now, but I was a history, government, and economics teacher for 30 years. And you don't get through to a guy like that because they don't have a command of history. They don't have a command of government. They listen to the fake news. The Democrats are trying to bring down the country by letting in all these